News for the island's athletes. Barbados is seeking to secure funding to construct a new national stadium. Word of this from Sports Minister Stephen Lashley. He says the stadium at Waterford over the past 30 years has not undergone any meaningful upgrades, and now government is faced with having to completely rebuild it.
It's really no longer relevant in terms of its structure for what we are asking our athletes to do. So we have done already the proposal for the new stadium, and that will be discussed fairly shortly by the Cabinet Committee on Infrastructure.
And the government will also be moving to upgrade other existing sporting facilities.
We know that in swimming, I believe the Swimming Association has been advocating for another Olympic-sized swimming pool, and we are looking at some lands in St. Lucie to see how best we could help to move towards that. And I use the word help to move towards that advisedly, because this undertaking is extremely expensive. But we believe, though, that sports is serious business.
Meanwhile, some of Barbados's outstanding sportsmen and women have been saluted for their contributions to the development of their various disciplines and their recent successes. Shane Brathwaite, Joshua Burke, Kieran Meekins, Russell Mosley, Shauna Williams, Darren Lewis, that's Hayden Lewis and Darren King, and Kevin Yard, Shari Matthews and Tonya Lynch met with the Minister of Sports, who recently congratulated all of them and noted that Barbados is proud of their achievements. In the face of recent concerns over support of Barbadian athletes, he says the government is doing what it can do.
In trying economic times, through the National Sports Council, there's still the program there for elite and emerging athletes. We would hope to be able to improve on that. Currently, we are looking at the ministry to put together a proposal for cabinet in relation to how better can we support the activities of our athletes, and that is all of our athletes, particularly those who are in the elite and those emerging athletes.
The sports minister says Barbadian athletes have been consistent in their performances, and this speaks well for the future. He believes Barbados one day will cop an Olympic gold medal.
Whether from you or those who come after you, I think that once we continue along this path, that Barbados will certainly make it big. And that's not a dream. I think it requires investment. I know that you require a lot of attention, and at the very center of that is that you require the kind of funding and support that can only be matched by the kind of performances that you do.
Well, that's it for sports. Lisa will return with the business news.